Gemini, this is your October love reading. All right, let's get this party started. All right, what do we have here? Oh, interesting. Somebody else got this one. So it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So we are going to take a look at the overall potential energy for love this month for you. Take a look at your energy around love and your connection and anything else that may come up. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Fun news, my website is now up. There'll be a link in the description. So if you want a personal reading, there are some options for you on my website. All right, so let's see what else is possible for you this month. So, forgiving and learning, interesting. And to me, that links super well with this because it seems like you know. So it says, forgiving and learning says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That is absolutely true. And it's like, I always give the example of cleaning out your closet, right? So if you get a bunch of new clothes and your closet's full, you have no place for the new stuff. So you need to take out stuff before you can put in. And it's the same thing with like past relationships, so on and so forth. And this one says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Interesting. So maybe your friends might know a potential connection, or maybe they'll invite you to some place where you can meet somebody if you are currently not in a connection. I am here for that. And so also, to me, this just feels super linked. I just want to say one more thing because this just came through. So if something has been like niggling in your mind, or maybe you've had, things come up during all the eclipses in September, maybe it's about walking away from a situation or a person, or finally doing any last bits of healing around a former relationship. It's the perfect time. And we have the full moon on the 6th. So that might be a great way to like meditate, ask your angels, guides, whatever feels appropriate to you, with any help around releasing, clearing, healing. All right. So just tuning into your magnificent energy for this month around love. So what is my sweet Gemini energy around love this month? Let's see what's going on. Ooh, the Emperor, starting off strong, Judgment, and the Magician. Oh my goodness. I think that this has come out in all of the readings. So I love seeing patterns for months, because even though, granted, we're all individual based on all the different parts and planetary alignments and whatnot in our chart, there's always themes every month. And so it just cracks me up when I see it, because I'm like, there it is. So that fascinates me. So in every reading, the Magician has come out. So I am here for that. So that means pay attention. All right. So the Emperor, I love this. So it feels like you are really standing in your power. Now, once again, this is the divine masculine, but completely embodied, has completely done all the shadow work. This is like the highest authority for the divine masculine. It doesn't matter like gender. It has to do with the energy itself. Judgment to me is balance. So it feels like there's a lot more balance that you might be feeling, especially with regard to relationships. September was a big month, like I said, with those eclipses. So it's like, now that you have the clarity, it does feel like you're a lot more balanced, Gemini. And I love that. That's great. Listen, I'm not gonna turn down balance and harmony. And then we have the Magician, which is, the infinity, as above, so below, as within, so without. You have all the elements. You're creating something new. So I am here for that. So this feels really positive. Let's see. Middle of the deck, you got 10 of Cups. And then bottom 5 of Wands. So interesting. But I feel like this is related to this. Whatever this challenge was, it's like now you can let go. And and remember that we move up in a spiral. So it's not like you haven't grown, you haven't already done work around this issue. You absolutely have. But I feel like there's one last little thread that you can now just release and move on. And this is interesting. So you really have the energy for like wanting it all in a relationship. So I feel like, and the Emperor's, gonna take action, right? That's Aries energy. So it really feels like letting go whatever this past, creating this new. It's like, and you're moving forward balanced. And in the past, maybe there was the imbalance. Like maybe that was the missing ingredient for you. And so that, and you're like, all right, this is going forward. It's all about the balance. Beautiful. So I'm just going to collect these up, put them back in the deck, and we're going to take a look at your connection. So we'll see what comes through. If this is past person, current person, new person, let's tune in, see what comes through. All right. So tell me about Gemini's connection in this month of October. Tell me about Gemini's connection. What's their energy like around love? What is Gemini's? You're welcome for the sound effects. All right, here we go. But I really like leaning on your support system too. Just remember, you're not alone, right? All right, here we go. What's going on? Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Yowzer schnauzers. So, yeah, it feels like your connection is really they really went through some things, and there was a pause. And so to me, I kind of feel like this this was in the past. I don't know. Gemini, were you like, was this feels like there was a nasty breakup or something along those lines, and maybe there was a pause in the communication, or maybe you were like, I'm done, and maybe that's what this healing is about. But this, okay, let me just get some more cards. But then we have the Three of Pentacles, and to me, that is about moving forward, and planning, creating. Once again, that goes back to that whole Magician, creating a new thing. Like it's almost like what's the word I'm looking for, like when you go to a priest or a rabbi, that kind of thing. But in the best of ways, you're consulting with a higher power, and it's more Pentacles, it's all 3D. What's interesting is that in the middle we have the star, so there's hope. So whatever happened to your person, your connection, there is hope. And to me, this also it's totally relationship when I see Three of Pentacles, to me, but that's me. Let me just pull some clarifiers. Like, are they finished healing themselves from... Because listen, you don't want to be with somebody that still is working through wounds, right? Hold on, I'm getting all bejangled over here. So what else can you tell me? Is this person, is your connection? Oh, yeah, my goodness. whole bunch of cards popped up here, but those are, okay, so yeah, so Page of Swords. So if there hasn't been communication, you can expect communication. And then we have the Justice, which is balance. Very interesting. So yeah, your person, this connection definitely, they're ready for balance. They're ready for communication. So definitely here for that. And to me, Justice is, and then, yeah, so let's see about the potential of this connection this month. So they have some healing to do, but it looks like the worst part is over. So that's the good thing. And listen, nobody is 100% healed. No person on this planet is 100% healed. And if they tell you that, they're trying to sell you something. So, all right. But like I said, the worst is over. They have hope, which is a good thing. So to me, hope comes after like the dark night of the soul, right? After the tower, after you've been through the worst of it. So to me, that's a good thing. So let's just see about the connection potential this month. What can you tell us about the connection potential this month between Gemini, this one popped out, and their person? So we have the Six of Pentacles. So to me, that's once again a balancing, a very 3D thing. What else we got here? Five of Cups, interesting. Nine of Wands, interesting. Split, but then we have the Hierophant and then the Four of Wands. So it looks like communication the first part of the month, maybe a little imbalanced. But then things obviously get better because then we have the Hierophant, which to me, that is one of those like deeper level of commitment cards. And then the Four of Wands, which is also like, again, the same kind of thing, a deeper level of commitment. So it looks like whilst your person may still maybe be healing their own stuff at the beginning of this month, they're gonna pull through it because the potential is deepening the connection, right? Taking it to a new level. So let us to see any other little nuggets of wisdom, insights, maybe ways to hold your energy, like whatever comes through. Just gonna pull some angel number cards. All right, so the first one is take a step. Oh, and we come full circle. Love it. And then the other one is starting over. Oh my gosh, I love this. So to me, so this is let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. So to me, like I said, that just comes full circle to what I said in the beginning about the forgiving and the learning and letting go and then starting over. And I love this. So it says, you are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets, once again, and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. So honestly, Gemini, if, you know, going deep in your heart, finishing up, you know, any last little bits that need to get released for now, what doesn't serve, maybe any old grief, old belief systems, because you have so much potential for a deep, mature level of commitment and love. And I absolutely love that. So you got this. Listen, I know that you're brave because you wouldn't have been called to watch this video if you didn't have tons of courage and weren't ready to do it to it. So I absolutely love this for you. Thank you so much for watching. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, share with your friends. Help spread the love vibes around the world. Keep shining your magical, beautiful light the only way that you can. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.